Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the potential of the Pi network and also ask a question in the short term, can Pi get to $10? Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, only use risk capital, and thank you to those who continue to support the channel. So many in crypto thought that the Pi network wouldn't even launch. Many people mined Pi for years and continued to mine, while others just stopped mining at all. I was one of the fortunate ones that continued to mine Pi, and lo and behold, the networks decided to launch on February 20th, which was a complete shock, and it kind of sent the crypto world into frenzy as people were trying to get access to their Pi and do all this all this craziness. But yeah, I mean it started off well. It got up to $1.84, and then there was a sell off down to like 68 cents. I believe the all time low was 61 cents. But then that's when the FUD happened. People were like, well, that's it for Pi. It's not going to continue to run. They don't have the pioneers are not going to rally the troops. But that was totally different. It went up to $1.60, then it ran all the way up to 266, ran up to 293, and then the all-time high, I want to say, is $2.99. So the pioneers have already shown within the first 7 days that they have strength and they have a passionate community. So that's a game changer. It ran up to a $63 billion market cap, and that is impressive within the first 7 days. And what else does it have going for it? It has a passionate community. It's on some lower tier exchanges. So Gate.io, BitGet, OKX, then Mexi. But look what else it has to offer. Look at this volume. Over $1 billion in volume over the last 24 hours. So when you get to something like that, you are definitely changing the game, because you get $1 billion volume and it's consistent, you're going to have other centralized exchanges looking at you. So Pi is definitely headed in the right direction. And for somebody that's asking, what is Pi? Basically, it's like a layer one solution. It's a layer one solution where it's a social cryptocurrency developer platform and an ecosystem. So you can build real world utility on the Pi network blockchain. So that's essentially what's happening. And also, there's a couple of ways. Again, you can get Pi. You can either mine Pi on your phone, or you can simply just buy it on these exchanges. So you have the accessibility, but again, we need more accessibility to Pi. So definitely looking for more centralized exchanges. So it has definitely some good things in its favor as this passionate community continues to build out. And how many users, so how many people or holders have access to Pi? So over 60 million people currently have Pi. But here's the kicker. Of those 60 million, not everybody has KYC'd or has KYC'd. Many people have lost their Pi because they didn't have the patience or the conviction, or some of their referrals, those people didn't KYC. But again, you still have a large amount of holders who have passion about Pi. That's the key. How many holders do you have? Do they value Pi? And will they continue to push the narrative? And I believe so. And I asked Gronk, I said, summarize what happens to Pi network coins if they are unverified and 100 words or less. Unverified Pi network coins lacking KYC validation cannot migrate to the mainnet and become unusable. If a user doesn't complete KYC, their entire balance, including personally mined Pi and bonuses, is lost. Bonuses from unverified referrals or security circle members are forfeited. That independently mined Pi can transfer if the user verifies. And it gets unverified pi isn't burnt, but likely remains unclaimed or reabsorbed, reducing circulating supply. Yeah, so that's the key. So the supply could potentially be reduced or unclaimed, which means less sell pressure on pi, which again could potentially make it easier to pump. The less tokens that are available to people, the more easier it is to pump. So this is key. I would hate for them to redistribute that pie back out all at once if they did decide to do something like that, because it would put like a tremendous amount of sell pressure on pie and we wouldn't experience a continued run up. But yeah, that's cool there. And if we go to what else are they doing? So they're also encouraging people to essentially build on pi. So let's watch this video here real quick.
Enabled network.
So let's watch this video here real quick.
For new developers, you're welcome to tap into this widely distributed crypto-enabled network. If you already have a business model, come and test and sell your products in Pi. For developers who don't have a business model but have a great app experience, there is already a business model ready to go for you through Pi App Network, where the platform allows you to have traffic, provide you with traffic, and allow you to monetize. And in the meantime, utility of Pi is created for all pioneers. And this is great for Pi Network overall.
Yeah, so they're saying, hey, come build on Pi. We have over 60 million users within the app, which means that if you build a project on Pi, you have the potential for it to be successful because you have access to all these users right away. So, again, this is a smart way to kind of build out going users first, is what I'm trying to get at. A good way to kind of build it out. Let's see what else. It says, I'm extremely bullish on Pi after the market dip. Pi had a healthy correction below $2, shaking out weekends. Buy pressure is very high. This time is setting up for an easy run up past $3.14. So bullish post there. Pi will make you a billionaire. So that's a fun post there. Oh yeah, and then they're making moves in the market. So the Pi core team, they have everything verified on Coin Market Cap, which you like to see. So they're taking the project seriously, um, in anticipation of the run up. So can Pi get to $10? I believe so. You have a strong community. The market cap is already at $3 billion. You're already over $1 billion in trading volume over the last 24 hours. You already have a top project with, and not all that supply is going to be made available right away because people haven't KYC'd, which is less sell pressure. So some of the tokens may be lost, and then some are even in lockup periods. Some are locked up for days, months. It just depends on if you're paying attention when you did the verification. Days, months, years, if that makes sense. So I'm happy to be a part of this journey and continued with my patience with the Pi network, as it has potential to continue to move up in this crypto space. So I want to thank you for listening and thanks for stopping by.